Tab exercises and working with tables in Word. The first thing we're going to do with the first table at the top of the screen is to delete that blank column. So click in any cell in that column and then choose Delete Column, and everything adjusted and moved to the left. Now we want to center it horizontally on the page because there's too much space on this side, it's not even. This little square at the very corner of the table is, if you click that, that'll select the whole table for you. And when you click that, you get a mini toolbar, and there is center for horizontal center, and it puts it in the middle for you. On the next table, we want to put a new row above it. So the first thing we're going to do is choose Insert Above, and it puts it above it. And then we can do where we just bring this title and just drag it down. If you want to keep it there and move it into the cell here, you hold Control and it keeps a copy of it in both places. So this is fine, and I would probably center it between the two columns. But what happens if you decide, you know, maybe we won't use the table, maybe we just want to have it set by tabs. So what you'll do, up at the top you have two tabs, Table Design and Layout, and you'll choose Layout tab, and there's actually where you can convert it to text. So it's going to be set by tab, so this will be one column, and then over here will be the second column, and go ahead and click OK. And there you have it. So now I'll center the title, and I have it set with tabs rather than a table. And this would be the opposite. What happens if you had something set with tabs and you know it's too messy, it's hard to read? Maybe it would be better if it was in a table. So you select everything that you want included in the table. You'll click Insert, Table, and then you'll come down to convert text to table. So we're going the reverse from the previous one. And right now it automatically knows that there are 7 rows, but we have to tell it that it's separated by tabs. And then it changed it, it'll be 3 separate columns, title, name, and telephone number. So 3 columns and 7 rows, go ahead and click OK, and there you have a table now. To get Tri-State products all in one, and so that it's in the middle of the 3 columns, you select all 3 columns and then click the tab layout, choose Merge Cells, and then you can click Center, and it'll put the title right in the middle. So that was converting it from text to table. The next thing we're going to look at on page 2 are all of tabs. So right now this is all crushed over here on the left-hand side, but we're going to set tabs. So if, I'm just going to turn it off right now, if your ruler is not showing at the top of the screen, click the View tab and check Ruler. And it puts a ruler at the top of the screen, a horizontal ruler, so it's 1 inch, 2, 3, so forth. And there is a vertical ruler on the left-hand side. So you're going to select, all the titles are staying in the center, so those are fine. So you're going to select all of the items, and this is with the zip codes, and you're going to set 2 tabs. If you take your mouse and hover right on the 2, it's, I'm going to first change this. It should be a left tab. If you didn't change your tabs, I did, it'll probably be the default tab, which is the left tab. Hover over the 2 and then just left click, and you get a tab, and everything's lined up right on that 2-inch mark. Then set another one right on the 4. Now if we were to go back home and do that show hide, it would show that you press the tab key on the keyboard, type Holyoke, and press the tab key and type the zip code. So now it is a lot neater, and it's organized, and it's even. This one's pretty cool. So select the state attractions, all of those, and we're going to set 3 tabs. But instead of setting up in here in the ruler, we're going to click this paragraph dialog box launcher, and then down at the bottom there is one called tabs, and we're going to set 3 tab stops. So the first one I want is 1.2, and then just click, it's going to be left and no leaders, click set, it goes right in the box. The next one is going to be 3.4, but it's called a bar tab, and then set, and it goes right into your set box. And the last one is 5.5, select right, and it's still on none, and then set and OK. So there should be 3 tabs. 1.2 is a left, 3.4 is a bar, and 5.5 is a right. And then we'll click OK. That is a bar tab. It draws a line down the middle of the columns. This is right aligned, so it's typing backwards. So it's even on the right, where this is even on the left. Okay, go ahead, the Springfield Pizza Directory, select those items. And again, we're going to go into, instead of setting tabs on the ruler because they're going to be more detailed, go into the paragraph dialog box, choose tabs. The first one here is just at 1 inch, so just type a 1 and set. The next one is at 3 inches and it's a left tab, but click under liters. 3 are dashes, hyphens, click that and set. And one more, 5.5, but this one will be right and also 3 for the liter and set. So you should have 3 tabs in there and then click OK. These are the dashes that you put in. Notice I don't have dashes here because I didn't put dashes on the 1. The 1 was none. 3 was 3 and 5.5 was 3. So I didn't want dashes on that side. And the last one, we're going to set up these cruise ship packages, and you want the decimals to line up. So again, we'll go into the dialog box launcher, tabs. The first one is at 1.5, 1.5, and click set. And the next one is at 5 inches. It's a decimal, and let's put the dot liters in too. Set, and then OK. So it's lined up on the decimal, and you have your dot liters going across the screen. So you've set tabs. Now, for example, if you set these tabs and maybe they're too close or too far away, once you select them, you can come up to the ruler and you can move them if you'd like. So as long as you select, you can move them closer if you wanted. On the third page, so go ahead and select from State of Texas. So this would be a legal document, and usually legal documents would be numbered, each line, so that they would, in the court, they'd say read line 4, read line 8. So to have things numbered, select your text, and then in layout, we have that feature called line numbers. And what you'll do is you'll choose continuous, and it numbers them for you. Go ahead and save and submit.